he's the worst actor in any Disney show. And I was like, come on. No, he's not. And then you watched it. I literally leaned over to him during the thing. I go, this guy's the worst guy I've ever seen in my whole entire life.
This is legitimately why I hated that ride from the beginning.
How can you not have nostalgia when riding that attraction?
Because it sucks.
Oh, Jesus.
Welcome, Walt Disney World fans, to another episode of the Notcast, presented by NotClub33.com, quite obviously. My name is Steve Rhodes. With me this week, it's Becky Wells, Pat Neistat, that guy that's doing the dance.
Was he fishing earlier?
I was trying to do the perfect cast from a Goofy movie. Apparently I failed. I don't know.
Pat threw balloons up for that.
Yeah, balloon Pat.
I
did? Yeah. And rejoining the show is Mr. Derek DeBoer. Derek, welcome back to the show.
Thanks. I felt like you need props. Everyone else has props and dancing, so I'm bringing my stuff.
Pat's got that new
Good job.
MacBook that randomly throws balloons on the screen randomly when it thinks you deserve a congratulations or whatever. So, Bobby, I guess your dancing was that good.
About time I got recognition.
Yeah. If we were playing the original version of One's Gotta Go, that would be what would have to go. But hey, we're gonna play One's Gotta Go 2. And it's a twist on the episodes we used to do in the past. And what it is I will name 3 things today, and our panel here will have to choose one of them to go to. They'll have to go and actually visit this attraction, but not only will they have to do that by going through the queue, taking through the whole line, sitting through the entire ride, they will have to then disembark, re-queue, and do it again. So this is One's Gotta Go 2. Today's options, well, let's just keep it dastardly. I'm gonna get 2 blasts from the past back there, and then 1 current attraction. Our current attraction, you guys will like this. It's Flight of Passage. Flight of Passage. So, as you know, that'll have a 90-ish minute wait time, but nice ride. Digging into the past. Let's go to Epcot. Let's say we do Ellen's Energy Adventure. There won't be much of a line, but you're going to have to sit through that shit. And let's head over to the Magic Kingdom. Dead Now and Nothing in Its Place. Bobby's favorite ride ever. Stitch's Great Escape. 15-minute wait time, 20-minute run time. Good old Stitch.
So,
You're our guest, Eric. I'll let you pick the option of what you would bear through.
And this is what I want to do, right? So this is out of all these.
What you would do of those 3.
Yeah.
but you have to wait 90.
With the line.
Okay. So normally I would probably say, depending on, how hard my day at Epcot was, like literally like a combination, like 2-hour nap on Ellen's Energy. Fantastic. But no. So yeah, I mean, if you have to do 2 or 1, and if you have to do it twice, you got to go Flight of Passage, which I'm only saying that because I just did it. I went to Moonlight Magic last week. So for the first time ever, I went to Moonlight Magic. First time ever in like 4 years, I rode Flight of Passage because I would always say, I would deny the kids each time we go to Animal Kingdom and be like, we're not doing it. We're not doing it. So we got to do it in 30 minutes. Wait time. Got to do it.
That's not bad.
That ride's amazing. I mean, that ride really does live up to the hype. Plus, the queue is really badass too. So I love the queue. So I like the whole experience of it. Leaving, getting on. I would happily do it. Walk all the way off. Walk all the way right back up again. So Flight of Passage, no brainer. No brainer.
Well, you have to wait though, not just walk through. You do realize it's the wait. That's your.
Do I have to wait the
3
90
hours of
minutes,
your day.
Though? Do I have to wait the normal wait?
Both times.
Makes it a little bit more difficult.
Oh God!
For some of us, anyway.
That's 3 hours.
And now he's got to rethink it.
Now I got to rethink it because I thought there was like VIP resale member.
No.
No,
There will not be any checkered vest. No checkered vest. No Genie Plus. No
You gotta
after
wait
party.
the
The
whole.
usual
I
wait
mean,
time.
you could drink while you're in line. You could get some beers and stuff.
Yeah,
That's
you could
true.
do that.
Yeah, no, then I'm going Stitch because a nice break during the day in the Magic Kingdom. There's not going to be any wait. There's always that creepy pre-show movie with Jeffrey Jones was in it too with the Stitch. Yeah, I'm going to go Stitch. I'm going Stitch.
Mm.
That's my choice.
I still haven't decided what I'm going to pick, and I don't
It's just
want
too
to
long.
pick this one.
I'm not waiting in line for 3 hours to ride the equivalent of how long is Flight of Passage? Like 3.5 minutes.
5 minutes. Yeah, something
forget
like
it.
that.
Seems long.
No way. No way.
With like 15 minute of
ride.
pre-show number 1 and pre-show number 2 and pre-show number 3.
Oh my! I forgot.
Yeah, that's too much.
I haven't seen
Yeah.
that pre-show in the longest time, and friends that I was with were like, "Oh my god, we got to watch the pre-show," and I was like, "I didn't remember it because it's been like 4 years," and they're like, "He's the worst actor in any Disney pre-show movie," and I was like, "Come on, no, he's not." And then you watched it. I literally leaned over to him during the thing. I go, "This guy's the worst guy I've ever seen in my whole entire life."
This is legitimately why I hated that ride from the beginning. I don't hate the actual attraction. It's fantastic.
Right.
The pre-shows are such a killer that I just...
Yeah, I wish the Genie Plus line bypassed the pre-show. That would be ideal.
Yeah.
Becky, what would you pick? Because it doesn't sound like you're going to pick this.
No. Not with a wait over 15 minutes, I don't think so. I like the idea of an air-conditioned long nap with my drinks in Epcot, but I also think the air-conditioned, even with smells in Magic Kingdom, is just a faster get done and get on with my shit. That's I would pick Stitch too, because I like Tomorrowland. There's plenty of other things I can go do right after to erase the memory of having to go.
It's like an 18-minute show, not including
that
includes the pre-show. Yeah,
that's all right. It's still like the least of the evils for getting through other things, but being in air conditioning.
And you're sitting next to me twice. So that's a win-win.
Oh, now she's like, wait
Cheers.
a second.
Right
What you have your backpack full of beers?
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Backpack, you're not allowed to do that.
He's apparently there at the boardwalk. He can do whatever the fuck he wants.
That's true. Yeah. He's the proprietor of the boardwalk. Bobby, we know what you're not going to pick. So what are you going to choose?
Yeah, was it the facial expressions that gave it away from those last two answers? Fuck Stitch, get that shit out of here. I, honest to God, am going to be the guy who's the apologist for Universe of Energy, and even that old ass version. But I'll definitely take Ellen's Energy Adventure any day of the week over the other two attractions twice in a row. It's fantastic. I get a huge chuckle out of it because it was made in 1994 or some shit, and everything in there is like either completely wrong or there's been so many updates that it's irrelevant. It's hysterical to watch because of that. Alec Trebek still had a mustache. How can you not have nostalgia when riding that attraction?
Because it sucks.
Hard disagree. Fuck stupid Judy.
Yeah.
Love it. I'm taking Ellen every time. Ellen's Energy.
Over brutal.
That is brutal. That brutal. It reminded me of the first time when I went to Epcot, like as a kid, and you finally get in this really cool looking building, right? You're super pumped because you get to see dinosaurs. But what they don't tell you is you have to sit through like a 45-minute movie on how coal is made. Like for the whole thing. And then you finally, as you're falling asleep, you start to move and you're like, oh, I'm awake. Oh, look, the dinosaur. Oh, it's the worst.
And then it took so long. So you had that pre-show pre-waiting room. I remember as a kid, I couldn't sit still. So my mom eventually just go sit in the corner and I'd sit in the floor, just sitting there because I was so antsy, waiting for the pre-show to start. Then you watch that stupid movie and then you go through and you see a dinosaur and you're like, oh, great. And my mom loved the stupid Universe of Energy, and ain't no way. But I'll go ahead, Pat. Let you choose what you're going to do out of these.
So Flight of Passage is probably one of my favorite attractions. So for me, Stitch is Ellen's out because I'm not going to that. I'm not sitting through that twice in a row. Can't happen.
No.
So it's going to be between.
Can't happen.
It just can't happen. Yeah. It's not going to happen. It won't happen. Well, it can't happen, but
It's like Hall of Presidents. Yeah.
That's what I thought you were actually going to put in
I
this.
almost did.
Mhm.
Almost did.
I would have done that.
Thought I'd give you a good
100%.
ride.
I'm gonna hold out. I'm gonna wait the 90 minutes. Hit it twice. I'm going Flight of Passage. To me, it's an exciting attraction. You're happy when you get off of it. At least I am. Everybody around you's happy when they get off it. So I don't want to be miserable. If I go on Ellen's, I'll be miserable, and if I go on Stitch, I don't know. I might be miserable as well. So I'd rather be happy.
You're sitting
Yeah,
next
so
to me
we've
and
got our
Becky.
party.
Yeah, but aren't you going to be on Flight of Passage with me?
Oh,
No,
No,
he
not with the
canceled
wait
that.
time.
I
Wait a
canceled
minute,
that.
Canceled it. Once he
Oh.
found out about the wait time, he's out.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I think that's what's going to put me out on flight. It's just, it's too long. And that's, if the pre-show wasn't there, I think I could pull it off. I don't think I can
What?
watch that again. But the thing with the Ellen's Energy Adventure is like, if I was staying on Derek's Boardwalk, let's just say, and I walk into that side through the International Gateway at Epcot, and I do my drink around the world, come over quite buzzed, I could get on there while taking a nap, Ellen's Energy Adventure, hop back out. There's a little cart right there. Grab another beer, hop right back in the line. There wouldn't be no line. I'd smuggle it on.
Pour that drink
Yeah.
out once you get in. You can't do
No, I
that.
don't. It's water.
You can't do that.
Or chug
Old
it down
vodka
and then
tonic
pass
drink.
that out.
Backpacks.
Well, we can all say
Yeah.
that. I could bring a whole fucking cooler with me, and as I sit in the 90-minute line and drink the whole time.
The logistics of it, though, are you would have to break
Hell.
some rules in order to do that.
That's bullshit.
And I'm gonna follow the rules, and also that ride sucks. So I will be the third party at Stitch's Great Escape, as
Oh,
much as I would hate to. I mean, awful.
crazy.
Like, there's a reason they didn't even bother replacing it. It was just like it just left a stain on the Magic Kingdom. They're like, you know what? Don't even mess with it. It just
want
deserves to
to.
be vacant. Oh, because it's so classic.
They could if they want to.
If they wanted to, they could have.
Yes.
They own
According
Alien
to
now. They
Robert
can
Ives.
throw that back in there and make it really scary. That'd be fun.
Just let us walk around and see like the dead animatronics in there, and I bet you it would be.
That's
quite
what Carousel of Progress is for, Steve.
Don't you touch
Don't
it.
you start that. Don't you start that.
Yeah, that one she gets defensive about. Jeez.
Every time.
Yeah.
my
Worst
gosh.
attraction ever.
So yeah, I'm gonna be the third party there. I mean, I think it's just the easiest. It's kind of the low hanging fruit because you just kind of it sucks and you just kind of suck it up, get it done with, and you're out of there in an hour.
Mhm.
Just a
Yeah,
straight.
the same can be said about Ellen's Energy Adventure, except it's a little bit more entertaining. At least, in my
You
opinion.
wouldn't be out of there in an hour. How long? What's the
Yes, you
runtime on
would.
that?
Here's the thing.
Yeah, I think
I
it
could
was-
ride flat.
Yeah.
I could ride Flight of Passage and be done with the Animal Kingdom, and that's all I do. You know. So
100%.
He's just
And
sitting at the bar the rest of the time.
you should
I mean,
you shouldn't have to pick a ride based on, okay, before I ride this ride twice, I need to pregame at 12 countries all around World Showcase before I'm actually physically mentally ready to sit on a ride. It's not a good
The
ride.
runtime, Ellen's Energy Adventure runtime, presented by
would
XM
ride
Mobile.
that shit sober. I would loved Ellen's Energy Adventure way
You
more than I
are
probably should.
misremembering the duration of that ride, Robert.
How
I
long
am
was
not-
it?
How long was it?
45 fucking
Oh.
minutes.
No way.
Still take it. Fuck bitch.
Ain't no way.
while you're doing that, they're already through the queue of Flight of Passage
Yeah.
and writing something they like.
They built
And
Guardians
we're
of
done
the
with both of
Galaxy,
our
the
Stitch
replacement,
adventures.
built its during the duration of that damn ride. Like, that's damn long.
They
that
built Tron while that was going on.
ride. Okay, let's not go too far.
I'm about to say.
I didn't say Poly Tower. I said Tron.
So
That was fun.
that is That is one's gotta go to Derek. Thank you for joining us on this show and our last show a couple weeks ago. If anybody wants to inquire about DVC, Derek's contact information is on the screen. Make sure you hit him up because he's been a great guest on our show and a friend of the show.
Yep. And I will be available for any and all questions as soon as I finish writing Stitch's Great Escape twice with Becky.
Yeah, if you actually did that in real
Even
life,
during,
I
actually.
I'll be like, no, I got to call you back. No,
Yeah.
no, the smell's good.
Exactly. If you like our show, please hit that like button as it boosts us up in the YouTube algorithm. Consider subscribing because it's free to do so and it really helps us out, and get those notifications turned on so you know when we drop videos like this one. For everybody here at Not Club 33, have a great day.
I haven't heard any curse words from you, Mr. DeBoardwalk.
Yeah, no, because steals everything.
It's recording. I'm not going to use that.
Listen, just give me center. Bleep, bleep, bleep.
Yeah. I haven't heard any because bleep, 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 bleep. Like,
Oh,
I might use that as an outtake. Yeah. And it would just all be bleep.